While you would not want to get hit in the face with one of these lacrosse balls, you can put this on your face to have an incredible relaxation response. Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Hoven of Ramos Law and your host of Health Matters. We're talking about instrument-assisted soft tissue manipulation using a lacrosse ball next. What is instrument-assisted soft tissue manipulation? If you've been to one of your providers, whether it be a physical therapist, chiropractor, other types of physical medicine folks, you may have heard that term, or IASTM, thrown about. Well, what it is, it's using any tool in order to help relax the muscle or stimulate the muscle or do something, decrease pain with the use of a tool, an instrument, in this case, a lacrosse ball. This is a very cool tool. It's cheap, it's easy to find, it's durable, and unless you lose it, this thing will last forever. Now, how would we use a lacrosse ball in healing? If you are on the lacrosse playing field and one of these hits you, whether it hits you in the arm or in the head, this thing can do some damage. But amazingly enough, because of the density of this ball and your ability to use the nervous system to your advantage, you can make this thing that could cause a lot of damage actually help a ton of healing. Let me explain. When we talked about this on the foam roller video that we'd done in the past, where if you use direct, deep pressure in a slow, steady state, we're gonna get muscles to relax. On the other side, if we want a muscle to get ready for action, we're gonna stimulate something with a slow, light, easy pressure, like this. This is gonna tell these muscles right here, hey, time to get going. So it's gonna not only do that, but it's also gonna downregulate pain if I were to have pain in this area very, very lightly. So how would we use a lacrosse ball and know what to do with it? Let's just use for an example, your jaw. If you have jaw pain, you were in an accident, you have constant gnawing of your teeth and it creates a lot of tension here, you can use this lacrosse ball to basically just put right on the soft tissues in front of your jaw, and while you hold that there, then open your mouth. And very slowly it goes like this. And as you press that into your jaw and open it, if you just put enough pressure where it's a little bit sore, but it's not painful, I would say somewhere around a 6 out of 10, slowly opening that jaw. If you do that 4, 5, 6 times, do the other side, you're gonna notice that it just relaxes that. You can do the same thing on your neck. I'm just gonna turn a little bit here. If I get my neck muscles, when they're shortened, my neck goes this way, it's gonna shorten these muscles. If I press that ball here, and then I start lengthening my neck, now I'm gonna be able to use this ball just as if someone had their hand there. So the tissues are gonna have to slide underneath the ball, and that's gonna cause a relaxation response if I do that for somewhere about 90 seconds. The key again, making it only go to about a pressure of 6. You're not trying to get crazy here. The difference between the lacrosse ball and a foam roller is the lacrosse ball is much more focused of a surface area than, let's say, a foam roller would be. If you've got a foam roll that's this long and that's this wide, that thing is gonna be a whole lot more forgiving for that body surface than this little guy. So if I have a foam roller, my whole palm's gonna go across it. On this can drive right up into my palm. So that means it doesn't take as much pressure to get to that 4, 5, 6 level as it does with a foam roller. I'll tell you, you start sitting on this to work your glute, so that now if I wanna do my right glute, just get it on the floor and start leaning my body onto this lacrosse ball, and it does not take much before you're like, whoa, you feel that. So this is something that you use as you get used to foam rolling, and you want a little deeper, or you want to get really focused and specific. You can't use a foam roller on things like your jaw, like we showed right here, or on your neck. This is a great thing to take with you on trips if you're feeling a lot of tension, because even if it's on your temples, you can just take your temples and slowly move the ball across the muscles of your temples, and it's gonna work magic, and I mean magic, for you to relax your muscles. If you wanna use this for even things like decreasing pain, all you'd have to do if you had hand pain, just slightly rub it across your skin so that you feel almost nothing with it. It's a great, great tool. So all of you should go get one of these. You can go to any sporting goods store or even a used sporting goods store, pick one of these up, pick a couple of them up, and put them in a sock together so they're right next to each other, like 2 of these things. Then you can lay on them so that one's on each side of your spine, and that will relax the spinal muscles all the way along. You just lay on one spot for about 30 seconds, move it down a little bit, lay on it for 30 seconds, another and another. So that's the basics of using a lacrosse ball for IASTM. If you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me, jim@ramoslaw.com. And until the next time, remember, your health matters.